Previously on Minecraft.
See here, the aqueduct system is well underway.
The aqueduct systems. Oh, that's right. That's what I was working on this week. Whew, look at that dramatic reveal. And all of those aqueducts. Wow, it is just one. But holy is it a biggin'. This copper tower alone is over an inventory of copper blocks I had to mine out. Two more trial chambers to get all of these in place. And we're not even done. We still have to get the water over there, and over there, and over there, and over there. There's a lot more to do with the water. But let's look at how this turned out. We still have to put the arches in, but we've made a lot of progress this last week. Getting all of these in place is really helping fill out the world so far. And, well, I'm sure you've put it together, but big copper tower in a nice central location. It's a water tower, baby. We're gonna have a bunch of other bigger, smaller, well, not bigger actually, but a bunch of smaller water aqueducts coming out of this, supplying the entire city fort thing with a fresh water supply. This also lets us do a bunch of machines. I cannot wait to get the aqueduct system in over to here so we can finally have in the biggest air quotes ever, a functional boat elevator. That also means we have to start working on that boat soon. We'll see how that ends up going. Future projects aside, let's go take a look at what else I've been up to this week. And for this, we're going all the way over to the mountain. Alright? So, this mountain is going through a lot of changes right now. I'm sure, as you can tell, we have this little peak coming up now, but it looks a little strange by itself, if I do say so. And thus begins this project. I've been working on this for the past 4 days, off and on, trying my best to keep it a little bit different, a little bit unique. I don't know how this light's happening, but it is. But yeah, after we get all of this done, which I'm hoping will be in the next 1 to 2 days, we will start going in with moss, with grass, with coral blocks, and then eventually snow and ice for our peaks all the way up here. The mountain is certainly coming along swell. And speaking of things that are coming along swell, doesn't this whole area look a lot, I don't know, cleaner than it used to? It's almost like there's something missing. Well, let's roll the clip. No, I hope this doesn't kill me. I very much overestimated how much damage that was gonna do. Roll the tape.
Oh, yes, yeah. Is that. You never told me that. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Hold on, mister. Okay. Gotta get out of earshot. We gotta get out of earshot. Ooh, tough crowd in there. Have some very interesting stories, though. While I'm here, do you like what I did with the blaze? I've begun hiding all of these ugly, ugly, ugly lanterns. Look, I love sea lamps as much as the next guy, probably more, but have I had enough of them? Oof, I cannot wait for these all to be gone. And now, with the moss farm in place, we can finally start covering up at least the ones we're using for light. Well, this is also my primary scaffolding block. Getting rid of all of this Let's go up. Let's go up and take a proper look at this. Look at all of that. Holy. Over at the mountain, too. Oh, yeah. And all over this way. I've had enough sea lamps, I think. See, I started to do a little area down here. But holy am I ready. All of these to just be gone. For me, probably 2-3 days. For you, as soon as I hit the ground.
Oof, that was a lot of work. You like skipping all of it, though, don't you? Let's take a look at what we've gotten done so far. All of this has been completed. We got it all the way up to we got the first layer, the second layer, and the third layer all done. Still got sea lamps around, still going to be using these as scaffolding. But holy crap, does this look so much better. Now, there's only one step to go, and that's these. I'm going to be covering them all with moss carpet. So, let's do it. Whew. That was a lot of carpets. Let's take a look at how it's all looking now, though. Oof. So much better than it looked before. And isn't it nice skipping like 2.5 days of work in what, a minute? Doesn't it? But I'm kind of lost for words about just how much I got so used to seeing those that not seeing them is like the most beautiful thing. Like, yeah, there's still a lot around, but you've traveled a decent ways. Let's take you back. Yeah, carpets, all in place. Woo. He has a point. That was an astronomical amount of work. 2.5 days to replace every lantern on this plane. I don't have any more rockets. Whew. And then to cover it all up with moss carpet. That was a lot of work, but wow, was it so worth it. This place looks so much better for having done that, and I do not regret it in the slightest. Of course, there's still this massive mess over here, but I mean, come on, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, okay? Now, there is another moment I think is worth sharing from the stream. Yeah, that all was done on stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch. Anyways, roll the kind of funny-ish moment. Woo!
What the final product's going to be. This world and more my building style is do a little bit at a time in every little place and then go back and build it all up. I'm like a 3D printer, all right? I do a little bit here, a little bit there, everything all at the same level. I'm just a really, really bad and slow 3D printer, all right?
Now that you know that my deepest desire in life is to be a 3D printer, I wonder what's gonna happen. I mean, I think it makes a lot more sense now looking at how I build and the things I build. I just want to be a 3D printer. Don't tell anybody. Anyways, let's move on to our final topic of the day and of this week's recap. As we fly up over, have a little snack, and as we make our way around the storage system, we'll see I finally took down this ugly and sad excuse of a copy of my old cathedral. I do still plan on doing some kind of some kind of building, kind of like what that was. But we're not. I'm not making it a goal for this world, at least, to build a cathedral. We will, or at least a Gothic cathedral. I do want to make other attempts at that eventually, but let's be honest. I think I've bitten off more than I need to for this project. I think we can let's save some things for another time, another world, maybe a different version. Ooh. But yeah, with that going, we have a good understanding of what this place is going to look like. Alright, we got me marking out corridors and different roads here. Whole bunch of things we need to get done this week. So, let's run over what we are going to get done in this week of streams. We are going to work on the mountain, hopefully finish all that up. Okay. We're hopefully going to start getting these arches in place to complete the look of the aqueducts and maybe start running water from the aqueducts to the central pillar. To complete the initial aqueduct, which will be for the boat elevator, we will need to go and mine more copper at trial chambers and then put in our big water wheel all the way over here. And of course, once that's done, we can finally put buildings here. I put out these little ugly scaffolding markings showing where I want to put buildings, but I don't want to make any final decisions until we get the aqueducts over here and until we have this, once again, in quotes, operational. It's all about convincing myself that this is working. All right. That's what this whole aqueduct project is. It's just to convince myself that it works. Okay? But yeah, that is the plan for this week. Those are the things I have on my bucket list. I have a bunch of other small projects I wouldn't mind doing. Of course, we still need to do that. Another one I was thinking about doing is working on the path. One of the members on the server was starting to do that, but it looks like they gave up. But I would be more than happy to take this job up myself, and maybe not this bridge. Maybe I'll leave that, but at least have a path I can take my horse up to our nice little camping spot over here. Alright? Have it all come along through here and all that. Like I said in the streams this week, I eventually want to have a nice little campsite out here with some tents and all that, because holy, that is an amazing view of everything that we have done in this world so far. Obviously, we can't see the other side, but oof. And it looks so much better without all those sea lamps and that ugly cathedral thing. But yeah, thanks everyone so very much for watching the week 4 recap video. This is what I got done in Minecraft in a week, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.